Hey guys, it's Sylvia from DF Wind Energy, and I got a suggestion for a video today by good old Commander Wyatt. Check out his YouTube channel. But he suggested that I make a video on how to register your drone with the FAA, which is a very important part of owning a drone. So if you go and do something crazy like, I don't know, buy a brand new drone or even a used one, what you need to do is register it. So what you'll need is your drone, a computer with internet access, a debit card because it costs $5 to register it, and also you need some way to label your drone. I went out and bought this label maker today just for this video and because I need to actually label my new drone. So I will lead you through the steps. The first thing you need to do is get on the internet, and the way I found this honestly is just to Google FAA Drone Registration, and you want to go through the FAA. There's probably other places that'll do it. FAA is obviously the number one place to go because that's who you're registering it with. So go to the FAA's website under Register Your Drone. There's lots of information on here. You have to register a drone regardless of if you are flying it commercially or recreationally, unless you're under the age of 13, unless your drone is less than 0.55 pounds. But if you're flying a DJI anything, you need to have it registered. And of course, any other brand that's going to be a comparable size. So you need to come down here where it says register an unmanned aircraft online. Okay, so this is the FAA drone zone. You can register for a recreational flyer right here, or you need to do as a Part 107. This is if you are wanting to collect any kind of compensation for flying. And if you've taken the Part 107 test, you know that means if somebody gives you football tickets to fly a drone for them, if they give you a jar of jelly, if you get any kind of compensation or it adds value to your product. So if you are a farmer or a rancher and you want to use the drone to go out and check your cattle, that's a commercial use for it because you are adding value to your product. You're checking how many calves you've had overnight, and if you hadn't done that, maybe you would lose one. If you haven't created an account with the FAA before, you need to do so for the drone zone. Of course, I have one, so I'm going to go and log in. I agree that I'm not going to do anything bad on their website. You should read all of these things, but I don't know who actually does. All right, I'm going to log in. I already have an account created. I have 2 drones on my inventory and 1 pilot. But in order to add one, you have to go to Manage UAS Inventory. Your shopping cart, they call it that because you have to pay $5 in order to register your drone. So be prepared for that. You need a debit card or credit card for it. You can see that my Phantom 3 is here and my Mavic 2 Pro is already registered, but I'll pretend like it isn't. Also notice that these registrations expire in 2022, so I need to be aware of that. So I'm going to go up here to Add UAS. All right, and then you're going to pick what type. Mine are purchased. I'm not cool enough to build my own. My manufacturer is DJI. The model is a Mavic 2 Pro. The nickname, I haven't come up with any clever names for my drones yet, but we'll call it Mavic Pro 2.2 because this is a fake account. All right, so you need to find the serial number on your drone. I will insert a screenshot here of where I found my serial number. It could be on the box, it could be on a sticker on your drone, but you need to type it in there. Okay, so once you have all that typed in, it goes into your shopping cart. Again, they're going to charge you $5 for that. Then you go to checkout. You agree that you are going to follow the rules for FAA. I am not going to register this and go all the way through it because this is already on my account. This drone already exists. I've already paid the $5 for it. But once you go through, you agree that you're going to follow the rules, you make your payment, and it will confirm it. It will also create that account for you. Okay, so then this is your dashboard. Again, it shows you your inventory. It shows your Part 107 users. So once you get your license, you need to put that on here as well. So the FAA, I used to teach FFA. So the FAA will be able to keep track of all of these things. Now, I will show you what it looks like when you get your waiver. Okay, so this is what your little license or certificate of registration looks like for each one of your drones. And this is for my Mavic 2 Pro that I registered not that long ago. I keep a digital copy of all of these in a folder in our business account. So once you have this, the information that you need on here is your certificate number, and you need to label your drone with those. And the drone zone shows you where to put them, but I will put them on my drone more or less in real time for you so that you can see that. Okay, so I've registered my drone online. I've paid my fee. I have an account set up now with the FAA. They know who I am and what it is I'm flying. And now I have to label my drone. They want to be able to match up your registration with the actual crafts that you are flying. So I used my handy dandy label maker that I just bought today. Thank you very much. I got it for $17 at Target. And I printed out the number, the certificate number that the FAA gave me. I also like to label mine with my company name, sort of for purposes in case it gets lost. I have my nifty logo on there too. But anyway, so here's my Mavic 2 Pro, and it's a lot smaller than my Phantom. So my area to put my labels is a lot smaller, but I'm going to put them on the back arms here of my drone so that they're easily seen, but also hopefully they won't get in the way of anything. They won't cover up any vent holes or anything like that, because there's all kinds of those things, particularly on this drone. There are sensors and vents and places to get your SD card in and out and all sorts of things. So make sure you put your labels on your drone in a place that's not going to block anything and that it's not going to cause any trouble, but also is visible, because you never know if there will ever come up a question and you don't want to be caught without an answer. Sometimes you have to be smarter than the paper backing on here. I couldn't get it. Ha! It's perforated on the back. Genius. Anyway, I'm just going to take these lovely labels and put them on my drone because it's important, right? To be legal and all those good things. Oh, I finally got it, but there you go. There's my identification number, and I put my business name on there as well. So we're all ready to fly. We're legal. Everybody knows who we are and what we're doing. That's how you register with the FAA. Let us know if you need us. We'll be happy to come out and see you.